Hello there, I'm Josh from Audiophile-Heaven, and today I'm going to do a first impressions and short video review of the Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus. The package is quite large, as you can see here, much larger than your average DAC amplifier. So this is not a full unboxing. I just wanted to show you how well it is placed in its little carrying solution. Oh yeah. I love the fact that they package it in those. It is very well packaged, just like Felix Audio Echo. It came in the same package. Now, I do not know if I should be doing a full review of all the cables that it comes with, as this bad boy comes with a lot of cables and accessories necessary for you to connect it to anything you should desire. I'll just do a little presentation of its back, so you have an idea what it works with and what not. So here you have a power plug, you have optical USB, you have RCA in and RCA out, so you can use it as an amplifier. You have a lot of other connections. Those ones are XLR out outputs, phono stuff, a lot of amazing work from the guys at Mytek. Now, I think that I wasn't having the autofocus on. Now you can see much better. So, a lot of connecting options. On the front you have 4 buttons, because it will have 4 options when turned on. And you have a volume wheel, digital volume wheel. This is not an analog one, which also clicks for selecting things. Now, as you probably have guessed, this video is not about its build quality, which is outstanding, but this is a desktop unit. This is a professional desktop unit, 2000 euros device. The one thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus is the sound. The sound of Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus is amazing. This has shown me why you want to upgrade your DAC. Now, the trick here is that I have been pairing it with external amplifiers like the Audiophile X-Can or the X-Duo X-D10 Poke. I have pairing it with, I tested it against Chord Mojo or volume matched, because otherwise the test wouldn't be quite so relevant. So I volume matched both of them, and I did some tests to see how Brooklyn DAC Plus differs from other DAC amplifiers. I also tested its headphone output, so I came to some conclusions. This is going to be a slightly quick video because I will be doing a very in-depth review of it on Audiophile-Heaven, and I do not know if most people are watching the video to find out all of the features and all of the stuff it can do, but the sound, which is the most important aspect, and how well it matches to headphones. Those are the two things, and how it compares to others. So now, the sound is outstanding. The sound is what you imagine when you say high-end. The sound of Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus is more detailed than Chord Mojo, which is saying a lot, since this is considered to be extremely detailed. It has more detail, it has a wider soundstage, a deeper soundstage, and this is where things get interesting. Not only it has a deeper, so more layers of music and a wider soundstage, it has considerably more dynamics than anything in this price range. And I am not talking just about the headphone output. The headphone amplifier inside is quite basically neutral, nothing too fancy, but the DAC inside is the part that is so outstanding. The DAC inside has made the Audiophile X-Can sound pretty similar, like if using its inner amplifier. So the DAC inside the Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus is as amazing as they say it is. It is that amazing. It's just the DAC inside. The amplifier is better than this. I was expecting this, to be honest. I'm not shocked. It is much better than the Audiophile X-Can, but it is much more expensive. It is much better than Mojo, much better than the X-Duo X-D10 Poke. much better than all of those, but I'm not quite that amazed. It has more raw power. Mytek codes a very high power rating, so yeah, it is absolutely distortion free at its highest power level, and I'm amazed. I'm just amazed by that. Now about the pairing, which is another interesting fact. The Mytek Brooklyn DAC Plus is pretty much the device which I would use with Hi-Fi and Sundara to juice every single last bit of their potential. Now I know this isn't exactly fair because this is a $350 headphone or 500 when it is not on sale, so not exactly fair pairing, because you will probably not purchase a $2,000 DAC for a $300 headphone. But I'm just without words at how much detail this can pull out of those, how much dynamic range. And I listen to very compressed songs. I mean, yeah, I listen to a lot of metal, a lot of rock, a lot of pop, electronic. That music doesn't have a lot of dynamics, but this has made me fall in love with the dynamic range it can provide to music. As far as I know, it doesn't have any kind of DSP inside, so it is just the DAC itself being that good. I know some people are not quite that enthusiastic about DACs because they make less of a difference than the amplifier typically does, but this is the interesting part. I was part of that public as well. I wasn't quite that enthusiastic about high-end DACs before I have heard this. And one thing that I have noticed is that even with speakers, it transcribes some of that dynamic range and that detail and that soundstage to the speakers. So this being made as a high-end desktop device, it will pass through the qualities it has to your speakers, to their amplifier and to your speaker setup. It is going to improve your speaker setup so much that you are going to be amazed. I was going to upgrade my old Edifier speakers, and I just didn't feel the need anymore after including this in the listening setup that I was using. I didn't feel the need to upgrade my speaker setup anymore. And imagine that I have a lot of stuff and I have very high expectation. It just improved them so much. I mean, yeah, it is a 2,000 euros DAC amplifier or DAC headphone amplifier. So yeah, it should do this. I mean, you shouldn't be amazed that it does this for this price. For this price, it is a very fair performance. But you should be amazed by what a 2,000 euros DAC can do for you. I mean, as an experience, how much it can improve your experience. And I'm not even experiencing all of it. I know that because on the back, it has a little port here, because it has a switching power supply inside, and you can actually connect a linear power supply to stabilize its power and get an even better performance. I'm not even doing that. I'm absolutely curious how it would sound if I included that as well. I mean, this experience has been absolutely amazing. This has redefined everything I thought I knew about DACs. Also, it made me test Mojo more in depth, because Mojo also is supposed to have an excellent DAC, and I have found out that Mojo, for its $500 price, is a killer deal. It really has that much of an amazing DAC inside, as they say. I mean, yeah, with Mojo you do not have a direct line out, so maybe that could be a slightly inconvenient, but it made me fall in love with Mojo because I was able to analyze what Mojo can do and why people love Mojo so much. So yeah, this has opened a new horizon for me, and I'm sure that high-end desktop DACs will open this horizon for you. I cannot say how every single high-end desktop DAC performs, but this is just out of this world. This blew me out of my water, and I was swimming with high-end equipment already, so I wasn't especially a newcomer to high-end equipment, but this is just another level entirely. You are not going to regret if you decide to get one. It's just that great. Now I will be doing an in-depth review, as I said, so I'm not going to talk much more about it, but it has all the inputs you need. It has two headphone outputs here, as far as I understand, they are different, and you can connect them with a special adapter, so you have a balanced output which should output 6 watts of raw power, so you can blow yourself out on the way. But I actually listen to one output at a time at maximum level, and it doesn't distort one bit. I am shocked that it doesn't have any distortion at the high power it is outputting. It has an excellent dynamic range. It is just what a high-end DAC amp should be. It's just that. It is so much of that and so outstanding. I mean, yeah, it works flawlessly on computer. I mean, that is how I tested it so far. I will do more tests and I will be providing a full in-depth review. I thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time watching this video. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking this video, comment if you want to get in touch. I hope you have a lovely weekend there, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!